Hello and welcome to my channel. I provide psychic, tarot, and oracle divination readings. A quick reminder as I shuffle that the divination spread, soul path guidance, and 3-card short tarot readings are all timeless. Links to those playlists are in the description box below. You can also check out my Etsy store for $1 tarot journal downloads. And please like, share, and subscribe if you find value in these videos. It really does help others find the channel as well. As always, thank you for being here. And with that, let's dive into the reading today. Let's do this. Okay, we are doing a soul path guidance spread today for forecasting for the upcoming month of March 2024, or whenever you happen to come across this reading. So if you come across this reading at a different time, then the message is meant for you, and it'll apply at that time as well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and lay all the cards out. I did pre-shuffle them a little bit, just go ahead and get them laid out here for you. So this is a fairly new spread for me. I am trying it the second time on video here and doing it a little bit different this time. This one. So we'll see how it goes. As it is with new spreads, sometimes I will adjust things and change them around based on what's needed. Actually, this one's gonna be this one and this one. Okay, just a few more cards for us. Got this new deck here, excited to try it out. I've done a couple personal readings with it. It's really fun. It's another version of a tea leaf style fortune telling deck. Oops. I don't remember what it's called, but if you want to know, let me know in the comments and I will look it up. It did take a while to get here. I'm in the US and it does come from outside of the US. A little hard to shuffle, but that's okay. The artwork on this deck is just gorgeous. I love it. Okay, I think that is everything. And you should be able to see it all in frame as well. Okay, so what we have here, we're going to go ahead and start here. And this is where your soul has been, where you've been. Time for a deep dive with swan symbolism here. Beautiful. So you've been going inward, doing that deep dive, that personal inner work, focusing on yourself. Self-love is coming through here with, it's almost in the shape of a heart here with the pink. I love that. And a crown on the head. So learning to love yourself a little bit more and going inward to find that. And we're going to go ahead and flip over the where your soul's going. So this is going to kind of give us an idea of the path cards we pull. Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. Beautiful. Okay, I love the feathers on here. Let's see, we'll see how it plays out. I don't really have anything coming to mind. We'll see what goes. I have some ideas here, but I feel like I need to pull the other cards first before we dig into that. Okay, so this card here represents the soul path, the actual path that you are on at this time, The Alchemist. How awesome is that? Love that energy. So free will, wise, connected to the divine, being an individual yourself, what makes you unique and quirky. That's kind of what's coming out here for me for this card. And these are clarifiers. We'll pull those over in a minute. This card here represents the basically what shapes your reality, your spiritual embodiment. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune. Very cool. This is really your inner world right now, your spiritual perspective, the essence of your heart and who you are choosing to be at this time is what this represents. So blessings and fortune, and I'm really getting a really strong sense connection with the divine, with your who you are as a being. And with this card here being the path your soul is on, which also represents the options ahead on your path for soul growth, I'm really showing some focus on just being yourself. Okay, and this is the action to take. The shifts in your path. We have the High Priestess. That is awesome. We've got all major arcana cards here for your soul path right now. And this card here, when I pulled it, reminded me of the Hermit. So yeah, very powerful energies. So the High Priestess in this position here is basically looking into the direction that you want to go, creating movement and change through your behaviors, your choices, your willpower, your willingness to adapt, adaptability. And this is just powerful. So the owl is standing out. A lot of animal symbolism recently for me here. You know, she is just really all put together. She has got this in the bag. She is in control of her power, and the action that she is taking at this time is to embody her highest self and create. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Path your soul is on. Dreams. The universe speaks to you through your dreams. Okay, let's go ahead and pull over everything that's within this card here, which is the path you are currently on. What's your honest truth? So I'm getting hopes and dreams here as well. So the universe is speaking to you through your dreams at this time to help you realize what makes you unique, what your dreams are, what your hopes are, what is your truth, what makes you you. Okay. Then we also have Anchor with good luck, prosperity in business, and a stable romantic relationship. And we have Scales, verdict, legal matter, justice will prevail, duty to restore balance in society. So very much like the Justice card. Okay, let me take a look at this for a minute. So you're coming from a really strong foundation in personal growth, right, with that deep dive here. And presently in this area of very much embodying who you are and tapping into your unique, what makes you you, And if you didn't know before, then you are discovering what you like. You know, maybe in the past you just went along with what everybody else wanted, or what people projected onto you, or what was the path of least resistance, you know, and now you are like, no, I love myself too much. I want to be me. Who am I? What do I want? What are my hopes and dreams? What is my truth? What do I enjoy? What do I not enjoy? What brings me hope and joy and excitement and love in life? What do I love? And with the anchor and the scales here, I feel that this energy shift that you have, this path that you're on right now, is really helping to bring in a sense of balance into your life between your inner and your outer worlds. So remembering that, you know, who we are inside, our hearts, our thoughts, and everything really helps project out and bring into our outer world what we have and who we are. Really helps to manifest that. So you're coming into a beautiful space of balance in your inner and outer world, and this is going to bring you some prosperity in your business, in life, in your relationships. Anytime that you're able to be your true, authentic self and bring balance into your life, you are going to bring others, friendships, relationships of all types, whether it's business or friends or family or, you know, whatever. You're going to, when you embody who you really are, you're going to help bring other people into your life who are in that space. And I feel like this is really pulling that in, that this sense of balance, it really is anchoring you and bringing in that good luck, the prosperity, and the balance. And this is the path that you're currently that you're on. So this card position here could be what you're on, or also it could be what you're about to embark on. And I'm really feeling at this time, with the amount of inner work that you have already done with where you've been, that you have already started the journey. It may be the beginning stages of the journey. You're like, here I am, ready to go, arms spread wide. This is me being me, and you're starting out on that path. So I do get the sense that you are already moving in that direction. So already walking down that path. Okay, so now let's take a closer look at the Wheel of Fortune here. So this is, again, this is what shapes your outer reality. So again, coming back to here, what we're saying here is that what path you're on in your inner world is going to help shape your outer reality. And so this, we have the Wheel of Fortune, gratitude, beautiful. Universal love shines through the miracles of life all around you. Beautiful. And we have accept and receive. I love how it's both very accept and receive, right? You're allowing things to come into you, towards you, into your life, to bless you. You have so much gratitude that the universe can't help but send more your way. We have grasshopper with progress, good at adapting and progressing in life, with money, property, and commodity. Okay. The wings are really standing out there for me as well. And we have dark woman, inner fears, spiritual connection and heritage. You are seeking companionship and intimacy. Okay. So there may have been a sense in the past, you know, before you started doing your deep dive, that is still lingering here a little. Look at these again. I feel like what is going on here is that it's pretty powerful. So in you accomplishing this, and even just starting out on this path, your soul path at this time, that you're not only just healing and growing your own soul, because there is definitely a lot of healing going on here in order to come from wherever you were before this deep dive and to go in and do the inner work that gets you to the point where you can be like, yes, I am just going to be who I am. That takes a lot of healing and a lot of work, and a lot of confidence, developed confidence. And what I'm seeing here with this dark woman is this is a reflection of the past, in a sense that it's tapping into ancestral energies, spiritual connection and heritage, and this seeking for companionship and intimacy, inner fears. I feel like at this time you could be healing some real deep-seated energies of not being loved or not having what it takes or not being enough, and that you, in overcoming this in yourself, that you are helping to heal your ancestor line as well. Adapting and progressing in life. I mean, this is it's a huge blessing. So grasshoppers in many cultures are very, very lucky. And it does say progress here. And what I'm really getting out of this is accepting and receiving with the gratitude. This fortune that you're calling in is so big. It's bigger than you know. Your gratitude, the extent of the gratitude that you are feeling at this time is so great that it is diving deeper down through your ancestral line, and they are grateful as well for the work that you are doing. And this is going to help call for you into your life, this accepting and receiving. It is going to help call into your life for you the love that you desire. In choosing to let go, in choosing to love yourself and be who you are and be grateful for everything you have and go after your hopes and dreams, you're able to release so many fears from not just yourself, but generations past as well. And your ancestors are saying, get ready to receive, because you've got some blessings coming your way. This Wheel of Fortune is no small thing, and it has the snakes in here. So possibly not the symbolism that the traditional meaning of the card is intending. I'm not sure here, but what I'm seeing here is this spiritual being, through forms of transformation and angel wings as well, is holding down like the hounds of hell, right? You are so protected right now. The work you're doing is so great that you will be able to overcome any fears that still remain. And some of your fears may not be yours as well. If you are an empath at all, or if you have any real deep feelings and connection to wanting to do ancestral work, it's very possible that the fears that you are feeling and overcoming are those of your ancestors as well. And they want you to know that the blessings are coming. That is really awesome. Okay, so the actions to take, we have the High Priestess. I feel like this is really saying, you know, step into your power, which you really have done. You have started on the path and you are doing what it takes. And where you may be starting here as the alchemist, the next step is the High Priestess. You're embodying this and you are soon going to be the High Priestess, and then there will be nothing that can stop you. You are going to achieve all the healing, all the love, all the joy that you are looking for in your life. And it is going to come in like a flood. It is going to be so much. You have no idea. Magnificence. You are amazing, magnificent, and unique. But most importantly, you are enough. That is perfect. And this High Priestess is embodying that within balance as well, both inner and outer. Ambush fear with your ferocious dream. Oh, yes. So you have these fears that you are overcoming, but you are so blessed, and your gratitude, and you are protected, and with the love and everything that is going to be coming in, and you're following your dreams. I love the synchronicities here. Loving it. Your fears don't stand a chance. Depending on where you're at within this journey here, this soul path at this time, whether you are just stepping into this alchemist role here, or having been on it for just a short time, or if you're a little bit closer to really fully embodying the High Priestess within this month, your fears, they don't stand a chance. They don't. So know that in your heart. Open up your heart space. So for some of you, you might be right there like, that's right, you know, I know that, I've got that. But some of you might be going, oh, I can't even, I mean, I'm just becoming myself. I can't even imagine overcoming some of these deep, dark fears around all of this. And just know in your mind, know, and let it travel down into your heart space. Okay, and be open to just know and believe that I've got all kinds of stuff coming in right now as I'm reading these, that your fear doesn't stand a chance. Focus on your dreams. Okay, so with the word ambush, it reminds me of an animal of prey, like specifically wild cats, stalking their prey. And you know how cats, like even domestic, you know, house cats, they ambush. Like I have 2 cats and they ambush me all the time. You know, I'll walk around the corner and they jump out at me. Your fear is not even going to see it coming. It's not going to stand a chance. You focus so much on your dreams that by the time the fear pops up, whatever this is for you, now this could really be different for everyone. I mean, we are really talking about some powerful energies here, and some powerful healing with regard to self-love and feeling loved and being enough, you know. If even though you have been brave and confident enough to step out and be yourself, there may still be, you know, either from your ancestral line or just some things that haven't come up yet, or You're anticipating that, well, what if I get into a certain situation? You know, if you're single and you're like, what if I meet someone I really like? Am I going to be able to handle that situation? Am I going to be able to open up enough to let somebody new in again? And what Spirit is saying is that you focus on your dreams, on who you are and who you're becoming so much that you don't worry about the noise around you, that when a situation pops up, you're going to be so strong, you'll already know exactly how to handle the situation. Your fear never had a chance. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Acorn, reward, short journey with great results, hidden skills and talents to be discovered, forest, unknown, you are feeling unsettled and insecure, need patience and wisdom in your choices. Patience is key here, okay? So this fear that is still lingering, that is going to be a bit of a challenge, that is going to pop up at some point along this soul path. So you're making pretty big, huge changes that are not just affecting you, but your ancestral line. There are going to be some things that come up on this path, not anything to worry about, but it is unknown. And just the fact that it is unknown, and you know that you may have to face down a couple more demons along the way, that unknown might be a little scary. But this path is going to be so rewarding for you. You know, and any insecurities of the unknown, you're going to be so, yeah, I got it. Okay, so you're going to be so focused on this path, right? Leading through the trees, you know, between the pillars there, leading into it, you're going to be so focused on your dreams that you're going to forget how insecure you are. That insecurity is going to be transformed into confidence. And it's almost like you're going to realize it after the fact. Like, oh my gosh, that's what I was afraid of, but I just went through it. I just totally got through that. No problem. It's going to be, you know, a reward for you. Everything's going to work out just fine. And that's what we have here with the deer spirit. This gentle touch is about with yourself. Learning how to be gentle with yourself, that you don't have to have it all figured out right now. Your healing is not going to happen overnight. Your soul growth is not necessarily going to happen in a blink of an eye. Not that that can't happen, you know, going through, you know, leaps and bounds and awakenings and such. But where you're going is, not only have you learned to love yourself and be grateful so much that you are healing by leaps and bounds here with this grasshopper and receiving all that the universe really wants to bestow on you, and really, you know, empowering yourself and creating the life that you want and facing down your fears. But the whole process of that is to get you to a place where you are so good to yourself forgiving of yourself, strong. So these feathers here are reminding me of warriors' feathers, right? But she also, I mean, this deer, she looks like a princess, you know, at the same time. It is the strength in being gentle. Like water, right? Water can follow a path for a very long time and it can carve into rocks. It's very gentle, but it's so strong. And I think a lot of times in life, especially when you are going through this soul growth on such a deep level of self-discovery and knowing who you are and standing in your power and standing in love and gratitude, that sometimes the outside world will look at your gentleness as a weakness when it really truly is tremendous strength. The amount of strength that it takes and confidence to have this type of soul growth is huge. And the only ones who are going to understand that are people who have been through that type of growth. Because the outside world is really tending to... It's big that people tend to see calmness and gentleness and meekness as a weakness. And it's not. And you are going to gain that confidence, that space within your soul. You are going to realize with this high priestess here how much power your gentle touch really has in this universe. And that's beautiful. All right. So I have my charms here today. I felt like I wanted to pull a charm or two as well. So let's just go ahead and pull a couple and see what messages come through. Okay. We have a shell, an umbrella. Okay, so this right away with the shell and the umbrella. So you are protected, like I was saying earlier, from so some of these hurts or fears of hurts might be around emotional situations or trusting people and being afraid of being emotionally hurt, and the shell representing the water and the emotions, and then the umbrella is saying that you are protected, you are covered. It is safe to open your heart up at this time. Stay anchored in who you are, in what you know. Maybe listen to some music. So I have found from personal experience, I am very empathic and clairsentient as well. And sometimes, even though I know how to block out other energies, or also I am able to transmute energies if I wanted to, depending on the situation. So I can block them, I can become one with the energies, or I can transmute them through. And sometimes other people's energy of the environment or where you are, it can be so overpowering that I know even for myself, sometimes it is very hard to block out. Okay, and so if you get to a space like that, I have found that listening to music, and this might work for you, it's what it's reminding me of, and I'm feeling led to share it, really can help you tap into your own energy, right? And so when you tap into your own energy, when you put some headphones on and you are blaring your favorites list number 10 or, whatever music that really touches your soul and makes you want to move or sing or dance or feel happy or just really lights you up spiritually, that music, once you tap into that, it might take 1 or 2 or 3 songs and then you get into it. But then once you get there, that music, you just connected to your energy so strongly that no other energies stand a chance. So if you're feeling overwhelmed at any time during this process, know that you are protected, but that you can also reconnect with your energy in order to kind of drown out the other energies around you through listening to music. And what is this? Oops. I love it. Okay, so I think it's like a Hello Kitty, which is like a kid's icon toy or something. And she's got a little hat on and she's playing like a little guitar or ukulele, so it goes with the music. So for anyone who doesn't know, but the Hello Kitty is this very quirky, cute little like kids character, and it's very unique and very different from other things, and it's tapping into the individuality. So again, that ties into the music, play music or listen to music or sing. That's another good way to do it is singing, right? So maybe you have a favorite song, and as you're walking around doing your chores and taking care of tasks that need to get done, maybe you can't sit down and listen to music for an hour. Maybe your life's just too busy. Well, you can, hum to yourself or sing your favorite song, embrace your uniqueness and what works with you. But I'm getting a huge, huge message here about music to be able to, almost like the music is the umbrella, right? It is what shields you from that emotional storm that sometimes may come your way, that, where most people are like freaking out because it's stormy outside, as an analogy, instead of, maybe you're dealing with some really high intense people or emotions or situation, and that can feel like a storm around you. Okay, so the umbrella, or the music being the umbrella, is what is like a shield for you. It's like having an umbrella and going out and being able to dance in the rain and have a fantastic time and laugh and play in the storm, while other people are just drenched and wet and miserable. So it's almost like this eye of the storm, perfect scenario where the music can transform that energy in a way that is effortless for you by staying grounded in who you are, anchors, right? Again, like a storm, right? So you're at a storm at sea and it's pouring, and I don't know much about sailing or anything, so I don't know that that's a good idea to anchor, but the idea is being anchored in who you are, okay, to weather the storm and tap into your individuality, your uniqueness, and music, and use music as a shelter, as a shield, as a way to transmute the way the energies around you affect you, okay? So you can't maybe affect your external circumstances, but while you're on this path, this soul path, this growth here, what you can do is choose how to let that energy affect you. Even when energy is overwhelming, you find a way to tap into who you are. And with this message, I'm really getting that music at this time is key. And that is your gentle strength, right? So other people may be freaking out, having a hard time, unhappy, can't understand why you're not freaking out, and you're just sitting there humming to yourself inside your head. This gentle strength, this gentle flow that just washes away that negativity. Beautiful. All right, well, that's what I have for you guys today. Beautiful reading. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and I will see you all next month. Have a great day.